from the home of the Rays, Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg, Florida. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Texas Rangers and the Tampa Bay Rays.
And now, your 2021
It's Rays baseball on the show,
Tampa Bay
and it's coming up next.
Rays.
Chris Archer gets the ball for the Rays in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
Now into the box, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Archer steps into his windup, ready with the 1-1 pitch.
82. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's out.
Softly hit to short. Fielded cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's had a tremendous season on the road. If you look at his on-the-road batting average, he's one of the best players in the league. He's hitting over 400 away from home, and that's the case here, so I expect to see him have another big game.
Into the box, Nick Solak. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the shortstop, Nate Walker.
Up next for the Rangers, Nate Walker. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And we're just underway from Tropicana Field. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
That was pretty obvious in live action that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat. At the plate now, Pudge Rodriguez. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1 left for Texas. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Mike Foltynewicz, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
The 1-1. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Here comes the 1-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Solak's on the move. Adios, pelota. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. First home run of the campaign for him as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Standing in now, Brett Phillips. Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. The throw down to first, 1 away. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Fred McGriff. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. The 1-1 home. He is in there for the second strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard to third. He's right there. And that's the second out.
Batting fourth.
Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Nero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Stepping in now, Evan Longoria.
Nope, that's the
Ball
ball.
3. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at him with a smile on my face. 5 hours into playing with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. 1 for the Rays on the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 Tampa. The plate now for Texas is the DH, Michael Young, who was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Archer steps into his windup. Here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
So next to the plate for Texas, Nate Lowe. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a laser off into foul territory. Young on at first, nobody out. 2-2 is a changeup that misses 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
To the plate now, David Dahl. 2-1 to David Dahl. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. To second for 1. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play for the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They practice plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man, Brock Holt. Hit on the ground out to short, right to him. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. Rangers leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Austin Meadows. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. Right side and right into the shift. Scooped up. And there's 1 down now.
Batting 6.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder David Dahl. Another guy who profiles not only in center field but can cover both corners. Speed is his game, and he's only going to continue to get better.
So now to the plate, Randy Arozarena. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
1 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition-wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
Into the box now, Brandon Lau. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 2-0 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate now, Wander Franco. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
Batting ninth, the catcher, Francisco.
Up next for the Rays, Francisco Mejia. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Count 2-1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Joey Wendell would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We've played 2, and it's 2-0 Tampa Bay. Here's Joey Gallo now, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Fastball well outside.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Bounce to first. Taken in by McGriff. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now
not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa 0 for 1 here in the early going. 2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter.
You got 2 balls.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied into very shallow right. Wendell will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nick Solak.
That'll bring in Nick Solak. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Rangers set down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the third now, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. A solo shot down the line in right. His second home run of the game as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
In now, Brett Phillips. Fly ball right down the line in left. Dahl is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Fred McGriff.
Next to hit, Fred McGriff. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike to the Rays' first baseman.
1 strike.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And there are 2 away now.
Third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay 3rd inning. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. 2 out, nobody on. And there's a base hit on the line. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Stepping in now, Austin Meadows. Fouled off. Two out here and a runner at second. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Walker is there and the side is retired. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We're through 3 in St. Pete. It's now 3-0 Tampa. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Nate Walker. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
At the plate, Pudge Rodriguez.
I got 2-1 the count.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Archer comes set. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Standing in now, Michael Young.
At the ball.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. The slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Lau ranging into shallow right. He's there and records the first out.
Great scoring opportunity missed right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
1 gone in the Texas 4th. And now here's Nate Lowe. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
So now to the plate, David Dahl. Right side, hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the second run is across to make this a 3-2 ball game now.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs and all of a sudden give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Into the box now, Brock Holt. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Tampa Bay leads this one 3-2. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. Our research team found that to this point in the game, they've only missed the ball on less than 5% of their swings. Major League average is closer to 25%. So to put it simply, their hand-eye coordination at the plate is second to none right now.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Randy Arozarena. He singled in his first AB. High and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Dahl. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next,
so with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And we've got 2 guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. Next to dig in, Brandon Lau. He doubled his last time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Gallo is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Wander Franco.
That brings up Wander Franco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score.
Hey.
2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Rays go in order 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Archer's ready. Here's the 1-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
So now to the plate, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. In there, a base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
In now, Nick Solak. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Nate Walker.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
1-2 to the Rangers catcher. Action in the Rays pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Falefa at third, Solak at second. Walker is over at first with 1 away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And that lead disappears with it, as this is now a 3-3 ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Now at the plate is Michael Young, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Stepping in once again is Nate Lowe. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Oh, and it misses ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. 2 out, bases loaded. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Second home run early in the year as they open it up to 8-3.
Man, that has to hurt. He was 1 pitch away from getting out of the inning without the wheels coming completely off. But guess what? Now this thing is stripped and on blocks.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Andrew Kittredge, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 36, Andrew Kittredge.
To the plate now, Brock Holt. Hit out towards second. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as the side is retired. So they strike for 6 in the inning, as there's the big blow, the grand slam home run. Halfway home tonight on the Gulf Coast. It's the Rangers 8 and the Rays 3. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and now it'll be the catcher, Francisco Mejia. Here comes the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again, 1-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Walker is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 18, Joey Wendell.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one.
Man, he's making a lot of noise in this one. He's feeling really locked in at the plate right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, anybody could get 2. There ain't too many guys hitting north of 2 bombs in the game in the big leagues.
And a step on first himself for the out.
The batter, the center fielder, Phillips.
Now to the plate, Brett Phillips. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into right field, that's a base hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on the fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Into the box, Fred McGriff. Swing and a liner. But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off up for ball number 3.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Dahl. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Now the 1-1 pitch.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Now here it comes. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat to the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
At the plate, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Outside.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Fouled away. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit to third. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Solak.
So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th, and that means Nick Solak will dig in. Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled off.
Ball.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he fouls this one off. He's set, and the payoff pitch. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in here, the veteran third baseman Evan Longoria. One and two, here it comes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Meadows.
So now to the plate, Austin Meadows. This is in the air to left field. Giving chase is Dahl, but he's not going to get to it in time. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Into the box now, Randy Arozarena. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. John King is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
John King.
Brandon Lau will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. The second for one, and nearly a double play. It was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Stepping in now, Wander Franco. Lifted into center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Rays strand a pair. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Colin McHugh is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next will be the first-year shortstop, Nate Walker. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a solo shot down the line in left. Second home run early in the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
In now, Pudge Rodriguez.
That's the ball.
And here's a fastball taken too low, and he works the count to 3-1. Michael Young will be next. And that's low, ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Up next, Michael Young comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Rodriguez aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
McHugh pauses. Here he comes on 2-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nate Lowe.
Into the box, Nate Lowe. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Now the 3-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And foul. Pulled toward right center field. Phillips is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, David Dahl.
And now David Dahl. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
This is on the ground over to first. One there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. It is stretch time here in Tampa. We'll stretch with them. The Rangers lead it 10-3. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 18, Joey Wendell.
Joey Wendell stands in looking for home run number 3 right here, as you see what he's done so far in this one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tackle right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The center fielder, number 35, Brett Phillips.
Next, here is Brett Phillips. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Adios, pelota. It's a solo shot here for Brett Phillips. Second home run early in the year, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Standing in now, Fred McGriff. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1. Evan Longoria would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch. Line towards center field, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Success on a 3-1 count to keep the inning alive here.
Third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
At the plate now, Evan Longoria. Smoke toward the hole. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
The left fielder, Austin Meadows.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows. Now he sends a high, deep drive toward the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
McGriff on second, Longoria at first, 2 out in the inning. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Another 2-2 offering. High chopper to third. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand.
Rays get one back here thanks to the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Rangers 10, the Rays 4. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Brock Holt. The 1-1. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. So one gone now in the Texas half of the 8th, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo.
No
2-1.
touchdown.
1 out, nobody on. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
2 strikes.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. Rangers set down in order. They're up comfortably, however. It's 10-4. Ian Kennedy will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 31, Ian Kennedy.
Here's Randy Arozarena. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled away. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
He got 3-2.
Brandon Lau waits on deck. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Into the box, Brandon Lau is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside, 2-1. Now here's the pitch.
And a full count now as Kennedy misses there. It's 3-2 now. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Gallo is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
To the plate now, Wander Franco. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Stepping in now, Francisco Mejia. 2-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that with too much.
So now to the plate, Joey Wendell. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Standing in now, Brett Phillips. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rangers 10, the Rays 6. Matt Wisler enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Matt Wisler.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that means Nick Solak will dig in. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
At the plate now, Nate Walker. high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Phillips is on his horse. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Rodriguez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Pudge Rodriguez. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. The 2-1 home. Strike 2 swinging.
2-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Hit in the air to left. Meadows gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers as the lead holds at 10-6. Brett Martin, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 59, Brett Martin.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And here comes the first baseman, Fred McGriff. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dahl is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for.
The
1
third
away.
baseman, Evan Longoria.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Evan Longoria. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. 1 out, nobody on. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Now to bat, Austin Meadows. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. The 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Longoria stands at first with 1 out. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. They've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. Grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Paul Lee takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Next will be the designated hitter, Randy Arozarena. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
This is skied into short left center. Waiting on it is Dahl. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Brandon Lowe.
So next to hit is Brandon Lowe. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Look into Pudge now, the 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 down, runners at first and second. effective swing on the knuckleball that time as this is fouled away. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the stretch to secure this win.
10-6, the final score in this game. The Rangers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Mike Foltynewicz earns his first win of the season. Chris Archer was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rangers, 10 runs on 9 hits. No errors, they left 4 men on base. For the Rays, 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors, they left 10 men on base. The winning pitcher is Mike Foltynewicz. His record is now 1-1. The loss goes to Chris Archer. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.